Hi! Welcome back, boys and boys. There's only boys in my chat right now. To Dream Jolly, blah 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 blah. My favorite game. So the plan is we continue from where we last left off.
Welcome.
Of course. That is always the plan. But our plan now is to complete Date 2 with all the fine daddies in the game. No, it's not pun time. It's never pun time. I reserve the right to not read out puns. So we're working all of our way back here, apart from, again, Roberto, who we have went on a second date with. And it's not a second date. You can't see me, but I'm doing the finger quotes every time I say second date, because it fucking isn't. It fucking isn't. So we're going back to the start with good old Craigie, who, by the way, I don't want to say it too early, but he's one of the main guys in the running. Little Craigiekins. I like Craig quite a bit, so let's see where it takes us, shall we? Shall we? Yeah, sure. Hit me with those comparisons. Also, if you're thinking about them, they probably want to hear from you. Oh, that is a fantastic dad tip. That is so cute. No, you can't. It's far too early. I've only been in this... Okay. What? There we go. I've only been fucking streaming this game for 2 minutes. Not even. It's too early for puns. I really wanted to get some good quality time in with Craig. Last time we hung out, he was so busy with the kids and fending off flirty mums that I feel like we barely talked. Ever since the first time we hung out, I've been trying to get up a little early for runs. I don't think I'm going to be as embarrassed as last time. Maybe I'll even be able to catch up with him now. I type a message to him on Dabook. Craig! Hey man, been training on my run game recently. Ready for round 2? Super Seducers is like plumbers don't wear ties. I don't know what Super Seducers is. Am I not cool? Am I not down with the kids? What is that? What's Super Seducers? Craig responds almost immediately. Oh, he's on the trial as well. Look out, Joseph. Dude, of course, emojis? I don't know why he didn't just send an emoji rather than type it out. Another message pops into my inbox from Craig. By the way, I know I say Craig, and that's probably really annoying in my accent. Craig. I know you guys say Craig. But, yeah, that's just how we pronounce it here. It's been pointed out to me ad fucking nauseum, so I can only apologise. Let's meet up tomorrow. Early tomorrow morning for my favourite morning activity, brunch. Why is Bron capitalised? I type back. Brunch? What's that? Oh. You run and then you get brunch. That's why it's a brunch. See, this game is supplying me far more with fucking puns. I'm up to capacity with puns. I don't need any more in my life. Alright. Craig and I agree on the time to meet in the morning. I have a chance to spend the evening hanging out with Amanda. So, we doing pizza tonight? Again? Can't we do a salad night? Dad, are you on a health kick? Not yet. I formed the committee to examine the possibility of being on a health kick. They haven't returned with their findings. Dad, if you go on a health kick, then I have to go on a health kick by virtue of being under the same roof as you. I don't know if I have the constitution for that. You're going to college in 2 days, Amanda. Enough chewed. I'm sorry, Amanda. It's time. Now, if I have something to say about it, disobedient child. Get the whip. You get the whip. Super Seducers is an FMV dating sim where you pick up chicks. Pretty sexist, actually. That sounds right up my street. I love just overtly horrible fucking horrific shit. It's the best shit to stream and make fun of. Ow, my leg against the desk. Ow. Say it Craig. Craig. I can't. It's Craig. It's just how we say it. My accent is so aggressive. Anyway, suddenly Amanda lunges for the phone before I can stop her. She has the pizza place on speed dial, of course. Hi, yes, can I get an extra large pizza with chicken, bacon, extra cheese, and tomatoes? Ugh, tomatoes. And a couple of garlic sauce cups. I get garlic as well. Craig. Is that right enough? Arbiter of speech. Amanda, you're going a little north here? Oh, right. Can you maybe throw some leaves on there or something? Yeah. He's going on a health kick. Yeah, Rico, I know. It's tragic. Amanda listens for a second. Hold on, I'll ask. Dad, is oregano? I'm saying it the gross American way because I give her an American accent. But just know it's oregano. Okay? You dirty Americans. Dad, is oregano a salad? Oregano is not a salad. Young lady, you get the whip. Can't blame me for trying. Nah, Rico, I'm talking to my dad. We'll just go with the meat lover's fantasy. Sure. Say hi to the wife and kids for me. Amanda hangs up. Rico says hey. The food gets delivered and we plop down on the couch to eat some za. Oh. Say. Sorry, I'm being asked in the chat to say. Say. Craig. Say. Craig. I feel like, what is that fucking movie? Where it's the rain in Spain and you're trying to like make me talk like fucking eloquently. I'm not all about that eloquence. You should see the fucking area I grew up in. I'm all for cheese, but I'm not going to put my money on someone ready to censor people. What do you mean? I'm not ready to censor what? What are you talking about? It's Craig. Just be careful. Running is a gateway drug. It's a slippery slope, Dad. First you go on a couple of light jogs, and before you know it, you're converting the garage. I don't know how Americans pronounce that. Into a home gym and renewing your subscription to some sort of weekly kombucha delivery service. Question. Shoot. What's kombucha? That was exactly what I was wondering as well. Okay, so you aren't too far gone yet. What's kombucha? I'm gonna give you a hard time, Pops. You're really happy. I'm really happy you're running more and taking care of your health. I want to keep you around for as long as possible. Oh, the director of Super Seducers, DMCA, his critics. Fuck him. He can get the fuckery. I would like so 100% play that. Yeah, the American way. So I say the garage, but people say garage, and I just think that's like a really fucking pretentious way to say garage. My garage. I'm suddenly French for some reason. Thanks, Khalil. Speaking of which, I'm running with Craig tomorrow. We gonna be able to keep up with him? Hey, probably not. We'll often eat some more pizza than is probably healthy in the name of carbo loading. I call it a night early. I would say I called it an early night, so that I'm ready for tomorrow. When I first start running in the mornings, it was pretty hellish. Now that I'm a few sessions and it admittedly has become, God, I'm like already fucking up reading all the live long day. Me? I speak a bit of Irish, but I wouldn't say I'm not fluent enough to say that I'm bilingual. Admittedly has become a little bit easier to say, always ending in me dry heaving over a trash can. Is that what the runner's high is? Just dry heaving? I laced up my tennis shoes, throw on a t-shirt from a Raiders summit I went to 20 years ago, and head out the door at a moderate jog. Craig is already outside with River strapped to his chest. I don't wanna jog. I don't wanna exercise. That isn't a date. That's labor. Yeah, speaking American and British English constitutes bilingual. He's dressed head to toe in colour coordinated running gear, like he usually is all the time. Wow, I look like a total schlub next to this guy. Hey, bro. Morning, Craig. Craig. Just imagine me actually saying that to somebody. Morning, Craig. River gonna be running with us? Best as you can. We're taking it to the limit, aren't we, kiddo? Cute. Oh, I know what that means. Craig hands her a stuffed toy, which makes her smile ear to ear. That's Arnold the capybara. Sometimes it's the only thing that'll get her to stop crying. Oh, I've been there. Amanda had a stuffed panda, because she's Manda Panda, that she carried around everywhere. She would have a tantrum if we tried to wash it. It was gross. So, you've been running lately? Every morning for 30 minutes. I'm basically an elite athlete at this point. Well, I'll try to keep it up. Or I'll try to keep up. It's hard doing Craig's fucking voice because he's so high energy. And I am not. I am not that. Labour is the perfect form of bonding. Speaking of not being high energy at all, fuck, I apologise. I just had to get that yawn out of my system. So where are we headed? I was thinking that we could do a couple of laps around the park. Okay, that sounds reasonable. Then we'll do some hill climbs up a slope. No! Okay, I can probably handle that. And then we'll close it off by doing some wilderness survival hiking. No! Survival hike running. What's survival hike running? Running from bears? To increase our agility. You really need to do those voices if you're tired and sick? Yeah, hell fucking yeah. Full commitment. If I was tired and sick, I just wouldn't be streaming at all, but enough work and handle it. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'll just crash out and burn in a half an hour's time. So that's fine. I'm suddenly struck with an overwhelming need to crawl back into bed. That sound okay to you? I usually like to throw some timed murder sprints in there. What the fuck's a murder sprint? But I'll go easy on you since you're a beginner. That sounds like something I am able to physically do. Great, let's get started. Oh. Labour is perfect for bonding. That's why I always make my nieces do all the house chores. It's bonding time. Bonding time. I wish I had child slaves. My life would be so much easier. Craig and I finally arrive at the park. A few other lone joggers make their way around the perimeter, and River waves enthusiastically at everyone we pass. It's a lot more peaceful in the mornings, aside from birds chirping and River gurgling away in the stroller. In the stroller? River clearly in the stroller? Come on. Artists, come on. It's pretty quiet. Alright, good warm-up. That was a warm-up? Cut to me like actually puking everywhere. Let's start the show. Nice. But wait. Craig reaches into his bag and tosses me a water bottle. I fumble it, but thankfully don't drop it. You gotta hydrate, bruh. Yeah, child labour is a crime here too. That was the joke. Murder sprints are basically run as fast as you can. So, like, did you guys have the, what did you call it? The beep test or the bleep test? Where you guys were when you did, like, physical education in school? You where they would make you, like, run back and forth sprinting. And the timed you with the beeps. And you had to just keep doing it until you physically couldn't do it anymore. That was the worst part of school by far. I remember super dying every... Pacer test, that's what it was. Yes, pacer test. Yeah. Oh my fucking life. That should be illegal. That is like child abuse. It's child abuse, straight out. Yes, that. So I'm glad it isn't just here. that horrendous shit went down. At least it's a shared experience we can all, like, come together to and, like, emotionally vent about it. Anyway, I take a long drink from the water bottle and feel reinvigorated. Man, I don't drink enough water. Hey, I look down and pick up Arnold, River's toy, and hand it back to her. Must have dropped this. Thanks for looking up, bruh. You ready? My body is collapsing in on itself. They still made me do it anyway. I was nowhere near, like, any sort of attractive. I was, like, I played for my netball team, but, like, any sort of long endurance, like, sprint and shit, I'm just terrible at, just the worst. I only had this pacer test when I was on the swim team. Well, I'm, again, as I said yesterday, I'm not a strong swimmer either. I'm shit at sport altogether. My body is not made for endurance whatsoever. I'm such a fucking train wreck. But, yeah, I usually stopped at lap, like, 4-ish, maybe. We finally finished our however many 10th lap around the park. I'm breathing heavily, but I can't believe I actually didn't lose to Craig. He's even breathing heavily too, which makes me feel a little better. I looked down at my shirt and noticed that I'm drenched in sweat. Huh? Almost looks like a frowny face. That's one. What? I'm just kidding. Good hustle out there. I'm really impressed. You're way better than the last time I launched you off treadmill. Yeah, man. You really pushed me to my limit just now. I can't believe I held on. Sometimes you just need someone there with you to push you to your absolute best. I'm glad I could be that guy, bro. Who's ready for hill climbs? No. Blap. There's my little cheerleader. John, you ready? Save me. Save me. You bet. What am I going to do? Yeah, I don't like sports either, so... Is pro wrestling a sport? I love me pro wrestling, but apart from that, fuck sports. I mean, if other people like sports, good on them. Like, I'm not here to shout over, like, people's interests, you know, but not for me, never for me. Craig takes me to a separate portion of the park where there's a steep hill that seems to go up forever. I strain my eyes to see other joggers at the top. So what do we do now? We run up the thing. That looks like a lot. John, there's 2 things you need to know about this hill. 1, don't stop running until you get up to the top. And 2, Craig points to the top of the hill. That's not the top. Let's do this. I finally reached the top of the hill after making my way past what I originally thought was the top of the hill. Once there, I hunch over onto my knees and gasp for air. My lungs are like daggers poking my ribs. I can feel my heart in my ears. River, I'm having a moment, please. Oh boy. Craig looks like he's taking a beating as well. Ha. So he is human. What's going on in the chat? I would call myself bad. And I also have like no motivation in life. Gaming's a sport, yeah. All the girls usually did 5 or 6 and gave up. 26 to 30 laps? Are you crazy? Are you mental in the face? I mean, good on you, like, well done. But fuck me. You were agile compared to the girls. There you go. That's all you need. That's all you need not to be made fun of. Craig looks like he's taking a beating as well. Oh, I read that. John, put your arms on your head and stretch out your elbows. It'll help you breathe better. He may as well have just said, John, do you need an ambulance? I do as Craig says. It feels a little better, but I'm still in agony. Oh. Is chess a sport? Is chess a sport? That's weird. It's a mental sport, I guess. I'm sure not all of the girls in your school were fat. Like, literally all the girls in your school were fat. I doubt that very much. Yeah, wrestling is hella a sport. And here. Craig tosses me a water bottle again. I hydrate like my life depends on it. Thanks, dude. Hey. Phenomenal work. You feel that lightness in your head? That's a runner's high. Oh, that's it. I thought it was just, dying. Wanna take it slow for a bit? I would like that very much. As we're catching our breath, River starts crying. What's wrong, Sweet Pea? You wanna play with Arnold? Craig looks around us. Oh boy, man down. I think we lost Arnold. Oh no. River keeps wailing. River, I'm recovering from actual death. Everything's a sport. Yeah. COD's a sport. CSGO's a sport. I still consider WWE sport because it's still pro wrestling regardless, you know. I've betted my child's toy. We gotta find him, dude. Yay, minigame ho. It should be simple, right? We just gotta retrace our steps. I remember River having it last. I remember River having it last. I remember River last having it. Fuck me. What is wrong with me? Down the bottom of the hill. Thankfully not up the top. Craig and I jogged down the path searching hell no for the stuffed capybara, which Craig takes the time to explain to me is a large rodent native to South America. Fuck, even I know what a capybara is. We get to the place where River might have dropped it and it's still nowhere to be found. Looks like we've got a mystery on our hands. We have to get to the bottom of this. I suspect foul play. Looks like this was a prime case for world-renowned Detective Cena. Do 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 do. Detective Cena. Dude, it's time for a bro venture. A bro venture. We high-five and decide to jog back to the park to see if we can find any leads. So it looks like there's a couple more places to check and some bros around here that we could interrogate. Sounds good. Wait, who's good cop and who's bad cop? I think about it for a second. Well, I think with your stature and overall resilience, you would make an intimidating bad cop. But on the other hand, you have an adorable baby strapped to your chest, so that softens the edges a bit. All valid points. I think you would make a great good cop because of your congenial attitude and willingness to try new things. But then again, I've seen how you get when there are too many commercial breaks during a show, and you have the potential to be a good scary cop. I don't want to have to watch Meat Hell in 3-minute segments with 5 minutes of commercials in between, and they're so loud. The commercials are too loud. I just want to watch my shows in peace without people yelling at me to buy wiper fluid and stuff. That is so true. Why are adverts like 10 bajillion times louder than the shows that you're actually watching? That's always irked me so much. My throat is just having none of it today, by the way. None of it. WWE has been leaning towards comedy. Yeah. It's because their fucking demographic now is mainly children. So, children like goofy shit. So, we have to fucking grin and bear through the goofy shit, which is why I only watch fucking pay-per-views now. Because at least that's just mostly pure wrestling. You don't have to suffer through all the fucking storylines. Do you bet they use a skateboard just based on the fucking idiotic voice I've given him? Case in point. What was I talking about? Let's play it moment by moment. Smart. So, where to, protective? Go to the playground. We make our way over to a small playground at the edge of the park. A couple of kids play on the jungle gym where the parents watch on nearby benches. Over on one of the benches, I spot a familiar face. Milk-a-fish? No, I don't know what that is. Interrogate Joseph. Let's see what Joseph's up to. We jog over to Joseph, also again apologise in advance for Joseph's voice before we even get to it. We jog over to Joseph, who seems engrossed in his book. Joseph! Joseph nearly drops his book.
Hey guys, didn't think I'd see you two out here. John, are you exercising?
Sure am. You know me. I just love to run and be healthy. That's kind of my whole thing. What are you reading?
Oh, just a book on knots of rope tying.
For boats. Boat ropes. Right. Say, you didn't happen to see a stuffed capybara around here?
What's a capybara?
It's a large rodent that's native to South America. Joseph thinks for a second.
Haven't seen one around.
I'll tell... His voice is already fucking with my nose.
I'll tell the kids to keep an eye out.
Your kids are here? Joseph looks around.
They were here a second ago. Must have gone exploring around the park.
Do you know where they could have run off to?
They're kids. They get into mischief sometimes, and they always come back.
It sounds a little suspect, Joseph. Where are your kids? Mischief, you say?
Wait, am I being interrogated right now?
No, yes. Only if you did something wrong. Thank you for your time, citizen. What are you hating, Joseph?
Whoa, what kind of third degree is this?
This is serious. There's a capybara on the line.
I mean, you're more than welcome to ask Christian and Christy. I imagine they have their ears to the ground on the latest playground drama. They might be somewhere around the woods.
Thanks, Joseph. We'll let you get back to your rope book. Boat ropes. Oh dear, Joseph. What kind of kinky shit are you into? You're meant to be a good Christian nun. It's America? What? I miss everything that's happening. Really shouldn't care about the kids because the kids will grow up wrong little shits. Oh yeah, I have no idea about that. Sorry. Milk a fish? It sounds like the worst thing. It sounds like the worst title of anything ever in life that has been conceived. I am not going to watch. We head back to the playground. Look for clues. Craig and I, two grown men, walk around the playground and begin examining it meticulously for clues. There's no forensic evidence here, no stray capybara hairs at least. After searching fruitlessly for some time, we look up. All of the parents are staring at us. We smile and wave as we awkwardly slink away. We head back to the playground. Try to calm down, River. This is a pretty nice playground. May as well get a couple of swings in. What about Arnold? Maybe having a little swing might calm River down. Might buy us some more time. You're right. She's about to go nuclear. This might prepare her for the possibility of us not being able to find Arnold. Life is cruel and tough, but at least we'll always have swings. That's true. Swings are the best. Even as an adult now. I love me a good swing. Craig straps River into the baby swing and gives her a gentle push. She giggles. I take a seat on the swing next to her and immediately realise that I'm stuck. Fuck me. No. River seems to love that. Craig eventually helps me out of the swing. What? No mini game? No art? What? Please. Game. I'll just use my imagination. That's fine. Craig eventually helps me out of the swing and we decide to get back to the investigation. Okay. Move to another part of the park, was that? Where to now, bruh? Go to the woods because Christian and Christy are in here somewhere. We make our way to the outskirts of the park. There are a couple of benches by the dense tree line. Looks like Robert's here all by himself. What? There also seems... What? We're running into Robert? Weird. I love him, though. I love him. I mean, he still hasn't convinced me that he's worthwhile. That he's a committable dad. He, might be in here shooting heroin. It's a really strong possibility with Robert. He has a lot of fucking convincing to do, is all I'm saying. But he's so fucking hot. I can't stress enough. This also seems like the perfect place to look for clues. Joseph's twins must be around here somewhere. Robert, I miss your face, Robert. Maybe Robert saw something on your gorgeous leather jacket. We'll walk over to Robert's bench. Hey, Rob. Don't call me that. Okay, hi, Robert. Don't call me that either. What the fuck? Okay, hey, buddy. This convincing thing I was talking about, clearly not happening. Yes, Robert is the guy with cancer AIDS. Yes, that is the one. The hot one. Why the fuck is every single dad you know in the same place? We literally all live in the exact same cul-de-sac. Talk about unlikely. But yes, I probably already have an STD from Robert. It's also a very strong possibility as well. But look at his face. He's so fucking hot. That has to count for something, right? He's so hot.
I don't know.
What are you up to?
Hey.
Thinking. This is my thinking bench.
Mm-hmm.
I have to get a solid 2 to 3 hours of brooding and per day, filling quotas. Have you by any chance seen a small stuffed capybara around? A capybara is... It's a large rodent native to South America. I know.
Oh.
So you have seen one? A stuffed one, not a real one. That would be weird. I don't want to be bad cop to Robert. He would literally get a whip out. Robert would punch me in my fucking face. He would punch my teeth right into the back of my head. I'm gonna be good cop because remember we said that Craig would be the better bad cop because he's bigger and stuff. Come on, Robert. The sooner you tell us what you know, the sooner we can let you get back to brooding. Bad cop time, Robert. If you don't help us, I'm going to put you in a headlock. Is that a threat or a promise? Don't flirt with Craig in front of me. We boned twice. We have history. Whoa, slow down. Back off. Okay, that didn't go well. Why won't he do anything to, like, make me like him? I want to like him so bad. Herpes-syphil chlamydia. Yeah, I know. We return to the woods, though. Joseph's twins must be around here somewhere. Look for clues. Craig and I searched through the outskirts of the woods, hoping to find anything that might lead us to Arnold. There are a couple of cigarettes and empty beer cans scattered around the thicket. This is probably the hotspot for edgy teens that hang out at night and swear and stuff. But it doesn't look like there was any recent activity that may be capybara related. And allow the auto mod. Robert is a massive cunt flap, but he's fucking pretty as fuck. Why can't, like, all the pretty, lovely, pretty guys also not be cunt nuggets? But that's the thing. Will I live like I died with cancer AIDS? Because I can't pick Robert. I can't commit to him in the end. I don't want to if he's gonna be a dick. You know? That's not a good life for me and Manda Panda. This might be a dead end, partner, bruh. We return to the woods. Where's Christy and fucking thingy? Can I interrogate Robert some more? Time to go to Robert again. We walk over to Robert's bench. Oh Christ, what now? Be bad cop this time. Robert, I'm gonna keep being vaguely threatening until you tell us something useful. I haven't seen any goddamn capybara, okay? Crap, I was really nailing the bad cop bit too. I thought for sure we had something. Now what, bro? Joseph said twins were around here somewhere, but I have no idea where we're supposed to find him. I know, where are they? Wait, those creepy kids. Why didn't you tell me they had something to do with this? Huh? Maybe I should have left the good cop bad cop routine to the pros on TV. Yeah, Robert, bro. Do you know where they are? I do. A lot of people underestimate the senses of a man who broods. I saw them lurking around here a little while ago. Where'd they go? Ran into the woods. Be careful, though. I don't trust them. But then again, I don't trust anyone. Not even you guys. Not even that baby. But I take that back. You're an old soul killer. Thanks for your help, Robert. The woods. Go deeper. Go deeper. Which, incidentally, was what I was saying to Robert a week ago. What's chat saying? Person's appearance is a pretty strong sign of whether they're a massive cunt flap or not. Do you really think so? Do you really think so? If they're really good looking or really bad looking, they're cunt flaps and there's no in between. Really? That's the opposite of what what I was taught by television and movies and My Little Pony. I started into the depths of the woods. Who knows what could be in there? Are you prepared for what we might face in here? I'm sorry, I keep forgetting my voice. No. On second thought, I think they might be able to smell the fear on me. Maybe we should give that a minute to dissipate. Seconded. The woods. Oh no, go deeper. Sorry, I thought I was just being funny. I'm ready, partner bro. You? Nope. But if it gets River to stop crying, I don't care. Look how much she's crying. Look how much it's reflected in the art that River's crying. Let's do this. We start down the path into the woods, keeping our eyes and ears peeled for any sign of Arnold. There are no squirrels or birds anywhere. The silence is unsettling. The sun can barely peek through the canopy. It's colder here. Suddenly, we hear voices.
I want to do it. You got to do it last time.
Craig and I come to the clearing. See, the twins aren't like that spoopy to me anymore because remember, like, we went over to Joseph's house and we met them and they were actually like quite funny little kids. So yeah, I'm not like spooked by them anymore. River looks like she's seen shit. River looks like she's staring into the middle distance with fucking war flashbacks in her eyes. Craig and I come into the clearing where we find Christian and Christy kneeling over something. A dead sheep. Stop right there. And put your tiny hands where we can see them. Christian and Christy just stared at us. You heard the guy. Put your hands up.
We're kind of in the middle of something here. Yeah, can you come back later?
What are you kids doing?
Cutting stuff up.
What? My heart is pounding. Is this the end of the line? I step closer. I can't believe what I'm seeing. A pair of safety scissors lie in the dirt, and it's Arnold. What have they done to him?
Hey.
Arnold!
Goop.
You heard the baby. Hand over the capybara.
No fair. Finders keepers.
No, not Finders Keepers. That's our property, and you've desecrated it.
Well, how can you prove it's yours? Yeah, it doesn't have your name on it.
Actually, it does. See on the foot there? Chrissy looks at the foot.
I can't read.
Craig looks at me. What? What? Is that a poor reflection on me? What? I'm pretty sure, like, when they get that black stuff around them, it adds negatively to your fucking score for your date. I didn't fucking do anything. What about Robert? Robert said she was an old soul, and he meant it literally. World War I PTSD. Oh my god. I want to know River's fucking backstory. River's the most interesting character in this game so far. I'm so done with this, bro. There's no use arguing with them. River sniffles. Craig looks exhausted. I gotta get her home, or she's gonna have another meltdown. Let's brunch some other time, yeah? What the fuck? Dude! Is that the way the date was always gonna go? Why is the spoopy music still playing in my earphone? I'm actually pissed. I am pissed off. Because I was really hoping to get in really good with fucking Craig. And I'm gonna fucking kick Joseph's ass. What a fucking... Two little turds. But I should have known because when I went to Joseph's house, they had like this doll. And it said the arms of the doll had been stitched back on at least 6 times by the looks of it. These kids cut up their fucking toys all the time. Little thieving cunts. They get the belt! The belt! I head back to the cul-de-sac alone and head into the house. God, I'm ready for a shower, a gallon of water and a nap. So I was made to fucking exercise and then Craig hated me for something I couldn't fucking control? What? I bet Amanda's still asleep. I crack open her door to find her still in bed, sleepily scrolling through her phone. Morning. Afternoon, actually. Right, how was brunch? Well, we had a good time with the run part and we didn't make it to the rest of the portmanteau. I know that word. Portmanteau. I'm fancy.
Huh?
To brunch. We didn't make it to brunch. However, we lost River's toy capybara on our run. A capybara is... Dad, don't patronize me about giant rodents, I know. Sorry. Anyway, we figured out that Joseph's creepy twins had something to do with it, but we never got to the bottom of it. We actually cornered the kids in the woods and found what was left of the toy, and we couldn't convince them to give it back. Maybe if we had a smoking gun. I mean, evidence, not a literal gun. So the run went well, though. I was a little worried about your endurance. Yeah, it was rough at the start, but it ended up being a piece of cake. I actually feel pretty great. My legs give out. I found myself on the floor in the hall. What? I'm just going to hang out here for a little while. You take your time getting up. Oh no. With the spoopy music in my fucking ears, I thought that was like real and I actually collapsed. Okay, if I get a low score here, can we all fucking agree? Not my fault.
Hey, at least he didn't place last.
Dude, fucking dude. That is the second seat I've got with fucking Craig, and I feel like that was completely out of my fucking hands. Wow. Not happy. Okay, this is where it's not throwing me straight into that book. Woo, story. It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh. I decided to take the long way home. I casually stroll through the neighbourhood, taking in the sights and the sounds of the suburban city, with a low crime rate and wide walkable sidewalks at night. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside. Oh god, are we gonna run into Robert again? Oh god, C isn't good. When there's an S, A, and B before it, C isn't very great. Maybe if there wasn't an S, it would average it out a bit, but... C stands for crappy ass job, yeah, that's how I feel as well. I'm perturbed, I'm incredibly perturbed. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight. A drop of water hits my head, and now it looks like a lot of drops of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside. Yeah, good excuse. Good excuse to go into the bar. I order a Bear Brand beer from the bar and settle in. It turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded, and the feeling of camaraderie is over a shared game for... The feeling of camaraderie over a shared love of the game makes me smile. Sports are nice. I look over... Oh, fuck. Here we go. Everybody's favourite character. Mary. Ow, I'm itchy. I look over into the corner and spot none other than Mary sitting alone and in a corner nursing a cocktail. Something about her seems different this time. Does it? Now that she's by herself and not hanging off some younger guy, she looks so sad. Okay, I'm intrigued. For all the things I said about Joseph, and again, even after our date, I didn't really warm up to Joseph that much. He's kind of just like awkward and weird, and he's not like particularly funny or interesting. However, the drama revolving around him and his wife, and the fact that he is clearly of also a homosexual persuasion, but is married to this cunt of a woman, is really intriguing to me, and I want to see this drama play out, which is probably why they have different like segments of story scattered into this, because like even the game developers knew this was intriguing as well. So yep, it is the drunk slag. You summed it up pretty eloquently. She looks over and half-heartedly raises her glass to me before starting off into the middle distance. You okay, Mary? I don't know whether she is and like Hector pointed this out to me today. Maybe she is depressed and she's lashing out because she knows that she's in a loveless marriage with a gay man, and maybe that's why she's fucking acting out, and it's just like a depression sort of thing. Again, I don't think that's a valid reason to be like a total like hurbag cunt. I don't think that excuses it, but it's a hot take anyway. So I decided to go and say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. Is seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyway, and she finally notices me.
Hey.
I do make odd choices, but it makes life interesting. Hey, cowboy. You alright? Never better. She hiccups. Guess she's a little far gone. Tears start welling up in her eyes. I told you. Well, I didn't tell you. Actor told you. I'm just fucking relaying what he said. Oh. Will you walk a gal home? Probably safer to call you a cab, actually. I have sympathy for Mary, but it's hard to muster up the energy to give her any more time for my night because she is a cunt, let's be real. So I think calling a cab is like the nicest thing to do, and I don't have to get like personally involved with her melodramatic bull. So, but hey, man, I can solve this problem. How about I call you a cab, Mary?
Hey.
Whether you say cowboy. It takes me a while to figure out how to call a cab from my phone without Amanda's help. Okay, you're not that much of a dad that it's like you're crippling your whole life not knowing how to dial a number into a fucking mobile phone, come on. But soon enough, when it's on its way, Mary leans against the door frame forlorn while waiting for the cab to arrive. Chaos. Pull it back. That's right, fuck that bitch. I tried to make small talk, but I can't think of anything to say. Eventually, I drift back to the TV in the corner and soak up a little more of the game. It's not too much longer before I notice Mary starting to leave. We give each other a nod as she walks out the door. What is going on, dude?
You've got dads.
You've got dads. Who should I go for next? Pick for me. This will be the last date before ending the stream for tonight, by the way. And it can't be Robert, because we can't go on another date without committing to him. So, Matt, Brian, Damien, Hugo, or Joseph. Damien? Jay, what is your fascination with Hugo? Hugo was like the last stream. Okay, we have like 3 different choices here. Brian, Damien, and Hugo. Fuck. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, my bum, my bum. It's stuck to the chair. I think I will go for Damien just because he's like the closest to Craig. And I want to keep it like quite, I don't know, I have this like weird OCD thing where I like to keep things all like uniform and nice. So we haven't interacted with Damien in quite a long time, let's be real. So how you doing, Damien Blood March? And your shitty kid, who I hate the guts of. Hugo has a really shitty kid as well. I question the parenting in this fucking cul-de-sac strongly. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day, even though like I punched his gargoyle and shattered it into a million pieces. Remember that? Let's get edgy, indeed. I wonder what he's up to. I open up Dabbook and start writing him a message when Amanda walks into the door. Not into the door, in through the door. Dad, you got a letter. Oh, my headphones fell off my head. Oh, is it from Grandma? No, it's from Damien. Oh yeah, Damien's like this Victorian twat. He like still writes letters and stuff. You will never stop asking for Hugo. Hugo is your daddy for life. Well, can I see it? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn, this dude goes all out. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads, Dearest John, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unforeseen, your companionship helped a great deal, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit, and for that I thank you. That said, John, if you will allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema followed by a moonlit stroll would be to your taste. I eagerly await your response. With great respect, D. Blood March. Fuck me. I feel like I need to sleep after that fucking letter reading. At least I stopped spamming your chat with stuff about Drake. Hey, it's still on my list. It's still there. Again, I told you it might take me a while to get around to it, but I'll eventually get around to it. You got an ad? You got an ad in my stream? I apologize. Again, seriously, if I could turn off ads, I've said this numerous times, I would so fucking do it. I don't have ads anywhere. Even when I could put ads on my YouTube shit, I never fucking did. Because it's so annoying. Amanda and I both look up from the letter. Wow. He's good. So, you gonna catch a movie with him? Yeah, I better message him on Dabbook and let him know. Amanda slaps my laptop shut. Movie dates are not good dates, by the way. I've never been a fan of movie dates. You literally just like sit there and do nothing. Plus, I'm not like a big fan of movies either. So, straight away, I'm not really impressed. Straight away. And we want to get prime. Amanda slaps my laptop shut. You have to write him back. It's a real letter. No, but my handwriting looks like $2 fighting over a crayon. Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. Will you help me? I need to class this up. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, then enclose them in the letter. Oh, that's classy. Amanda and I hop up. See, if it's a show, if it's like a play or something that steps up a little bit, or like a musical or something, or a panto, let's just bring that bar ever lower. I remember that one time I dated this girl for like 2 months before she kept paying for movies and food for me. It was the golden age. I don't believe in, like, the man fucking pays for everything all the time. I would rather go halfers, unless it's a really special occasion, like, if it's my birthday, or if it's, like, his birthday, like, we can pay for each other's things on really special occasions, but any other time, just out for, like, a cash dinner or whatever, halfers, like, I'm not about that fucking fake courtship shit, like, back in the fucking 20th century. Anyway, Amanda and I hop onto the laptop and pursue Showtimes, or Peru, sorry. He doesn't seem like the romantic comedy kind of guy. Oh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2. Evil Never Dies. I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid. Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration into the ennui of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head. Really? Nah, there's just lots of blood. And vampire titties. Well, let's roll the dice. I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda and try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Damien. Ooh. The you hang up first BS. If somebody says to me, you hang up first, I'm hanging up, like, straight away. I fucking hate that shit. I hate it. I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. Good morrow to you on this fine eve. Good one. What's next? Hey, remember when your son tried the cause of Amontillado, that kid? You been good? You been good? I must confess of my amateur control of the written word. Jeez, Dad. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're trucking along. Let him know how you're feeling. You find me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. I did very much enjoy the adventure we have found ourselves on last we met. That Ernest shit was pretty messed up. Not bad. Good actiony sentence. Ask him out or to hang out already. True art takes time, Amanda. While a strange turn of events, I found myself enamored. No, I'm not enamored by him. That's coming on too strongly. Like Bruegel's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your detail. Fuck off. I hate all of these options. I hate them all. There we go. Bring it home, Pops. I hate them all. Let me take you. I got 2 tickets to the movies. I would very much enjoy your company, accompanying me to the cinema. It would be a great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Smooth. Calling it the cinema is a classy move. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. Hard daps. Namaste. We'll carry on. Best wishes, and then I say my name, my full name, fancier that way. John Cena. Do 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 do. Is this okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting. Oh my god, it looks like fucking actual 10-year-olds handwriting. Perfect. Perfect. You spell his name wrong. What? Nah, just keep trying, just trying to keep you on your toes. Now all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox. Can I seal it with tape? That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Amanda leaves the room and returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. You gotta have a wax seal. She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's the other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax onto a folded letter and expertly presses a small wood into it. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing, here it is, your sigil. I don't know how you pronounce it. Sigil? A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome. Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch. Well, I guess all there is to do is deliver it to his doorstep now, huh? Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons. Don't get your pigeons from Anthony, they're no good. I don't want to know if any of this is true. I probably should have made it as informal as possible, but I still want the dates to go well. I don't want them to hate my guts. Like, I want those sweet, sweet SA ranks. I head outside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip Lara into the slot in his door and go back home.
I want a delivery pigeon too. Mission accomplished.
I like when we go to Damien's house, by the way. It's like instantly night. Even if we're just walking across the street for like a minute, and then when we come back, it's instantly daytime again.
Now we play the witching game.
The night finally rolls around, where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day, he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine in the Grange this evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit, and I show up to the theatre a little bit early. It's a chilly night in the theatre. It's kind of crowded, but it's still nice. How do you do? I jump at the sound of his voice and turn to see Damien right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack? How long were you there for? I don't know, I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you. Was that thunder? Is it going to rain soon? I didn't hear anything. What?
What?
What? Regardless, the hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please, allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids or perhaps Milk Duds. That's it. We get in line and buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Ugh, my dad's here. Oh, I hate this kid. This kid sucks. He reminds me of like everybody I knew when I was 15. I want to live my life as Hans from the producers, living amongst the pigeons, and have aspirations to make a shitty play. When I was younger, I literally wanted to be a playwright, and oh my god, thank god I didn't go after that dream. The plays I would have put on would have been hellish. I had no fucking scope or experience of life at that age. Holy shit. I thought I was like a master genius writer, and like the best I could do was write shitty fanfiction-esque, just complete tosh. Oh god, I have a fanfiction.net account out there somewhere. I will literally give you, or give anybody who's watching this right now, 20 quid if you manage to find my fanfiction.net account. It's so well hidden. Anyway, there's a challenge to everybody fucking out there. I will literally PayPal you 20 quid if you find my fanfiction.net account. Have fun. I turn around to find Lucian standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids. Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theatre. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Whatever, Dad. And what movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see some kids movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it. Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. You? Watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Ha, good luck with that, Dad. Lucian rejoins his friends and I look over at Damien. Good luck with what? It's nothing, my son loves to tease. We wait in line. Okay, I'm intrigued now. What the fuck? We wait in line for a little longer and Damien buys us snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. What's wrong? Is he in this movie? Oh my god, please. I hope he's in this movie. Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see that he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest. Is everything okay? I'm concerned about your well-being. Everything is perfectly fine. You're a liar. I'm so excited. Oh fuck, I skipped that by mistake. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better. Do you have a favorite horror movie? Of course I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying. Oh my god. He has never seen, he's scared of horror movies. He's never seen horror movies. Fake off. You're fake off. Begone, thick. I was going to say thought. Begone, fake off. I cannot even believe right now that my estimation of him is just fucking plummeted. There's nothing better than a fucking good scary movie. Oh, interesting. That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I've never heard of. Damien's knuckles are turning white. Looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies? All the mod? Yes, Halloween Town is that fucking Disney Channel movie. Like, literally terrible. You must be joking. I love horror movies. The lights dim for the film. Damien screams right in my ear. I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all. You are the worst liar. Watch Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead, all the Evil Dead movies are fucking fantastic. I love them so much. We settle it in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice and he takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. The tail flashes around the screen and bloody leathers. Vampire Masquerade. Vampire the Masquerade. No, not that game. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin. Awaken my coven. 2 more vampires slide the tops of their stone coffins onto the floor. Brother, is it time? Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy, it is time. The 3 look at each other and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade. This rules. The trio of vampires fly off into the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounded, it's actually a pretty fun flick. We get the tense moment of the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Romulus, it is good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you. Romulus slashes. I want to see this. Romulus leaps out and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera. Damien screams again, reflexively grabbing my hands. Oh, I'm blushing. Oh, I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric blood. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Damien retracts his hand and places it in his lap. I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic and I got an extremely scary section. Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it. Oh, it's so good. What genre does Predator fall into? Action? Yeah, what I would say action, yeah. I wish he would hold my hand again. Oh, John. Maybe I could do something to try and make him feel more comfortable. I got it. I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the foovie. A mixture between film and movie. The foovie. Tell a dad joke, point out plot hole, ask what's happening. Agatha. What's the point in pointing out a plot hole in a shitty, like, B-tier movie? He liked it. No eggplants, but he liked it. Where does a dog go when it loses its tail? Where? To the retail store. I'm gonna cough up blood. No. I just saw one. I just saw another pun in the chat as well, and I am not doing it. I had to do it in the game. So, I'm not going to go for a fucking twofer here. I yelled that last bit a little too loud for a crowded movie theatre, but I can see a smile form on Damien's face. Good one, John. The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe you would have liked the romantic comedy better. Yeah, I know, but that was a pun that was posted in my chat. You know, if it were me, I'd nitpick to hell and back. I'm a pretty nitpicky person as well, I'm not going to lie, but I think when it's like, you like a B movie, there's no point in like nitpicking it because it's going to be fucking a trash heap of fucking mess anyway, you know. We get to the final scene of the movie where Romulus Bad Blood and the general's wife embrace each other in his crypt. It appears that the true Vampire Crusade was the Vampire Crusade in our hearts, our cold and beating hearts. Romulus and the general's wife begin making out hard.
What?
The film fades to black and the end appears on the screen, but then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover Carmela, who watch the two from afar. Oh no, twist ending. Our bloodline has been pure for thousands of years. For 1,000 years, Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3 evil must die again. More thunder, more ominous organs, the movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark now occupies the end. I've seen Twilight. I've seen, like, all the Twilights. I read the first book as well. I'm not saying it's a fan. I hate watched it, though. It is pure garbage. It's 100% pure garbage. I hate watch the absolute fuck out of it, and it's enjoyable to make fun of. You know me, I live for bad movies. I fucking live for them. Damien and I walk out of the movie theatre amongst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more paler than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He even seems kind of invigorated. What an interesting film. While the premise immediately struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore. Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot of vampire titties. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be. Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll. Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me, which is kind of rapey. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theatre. Lovely night, isn't it? As lovely as the company, yes. He is a smooth motherfucker, I'm not gonna lie. He thinks I'm lovely. Damn, okay. Here comes the smooth response. Thanks, cool. Okay. Thanks. No problem. Crushed it. We both stand there feeling a little awkward. One smooth operator. Are you getting a little hungry? We could maybe stop off and grab something to eat. Worry not, friend. I've a plan. We turn the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery. What? What? Are we going in there? A little bit of Victorian flavour, John. Trust me. What? I'm nervous. Well, all three of them were particularly, like, chosen to not be smooth. I'm very sorry that I picked the one that you least liked. Better get banged by a wannabe vampire than a cunt bucket like Robert. But he's so pretty. Damien's pretty as well. I'm not gonna lie. He's like quite pretty, and the long hair is obviously like a big plus. But there's something about Robert. There's something about him. I'm a bit nervous, and this music is kind of fucking weird. Don't say he's gonna fuck me on my granny's grave. It would be a night to remember, though. I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. The night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him for being in a cemetery. This is strangely romantic. Picnicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition, an appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say? With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and a picnic basket. Wait, where are we hiding that? Under my cloak? Oh, right. Damien unfolds the blanket and we both sit down gazing out in the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a selection of cheeses. You know from what I said the other day, like, a bitch can't resist cheese. You pull out a fucking big hunk of cheddar cheese, I am yours instantly. In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanic gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular. I can't fucking. Hello, blah, 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 loosen up the bit. Once rural. I can't say rural. Once rural graveyards became a popular alternative to church burials. I got through it. They became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures. That makes sense. That's pretty nice. I have a question though. Are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie? I wasn't. He sighs deeply. Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I've never been good at those. I just feel as if because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films. So I must play the part, truth be told. I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times. Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie. It's quite alright. I actually found myself enjoying this one. Thanks for your help. Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think it gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death, brings us great comfort. Death helped me appreciate life, to savor every second. We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I pray for Damien to shut up. Holy shit, is he worthy? I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in the graveyard at night, but I actually feel really peaceful. Suddenly it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance I see a shadowy figure in the trees. What is that? I'm not sure. It notices us and paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly towards us. Its shape taking the form of an animal, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am. What the fuck, actually? Who's going to get kicked out? Oh, it's probably, you know, the gravekeeper, Undertaker. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving fast. Also, it's animal-like, so... If it's Brandon's dog, I swear to God. Oh, it's a dog. Oh, it's not Brandon's dog. It's like a cute little fucking French bull terrier. It's not a golden retriever. It's, what do you call it? Is it a French bulldog? As it finally comes a delight. The friendliest, dumbest little... Oh, it's a Boston Terrier. It really looks like a French bulldog. I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs his hand. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily. What a beautiful dog. Hey, we both look up, not expecting to see. Robert, you keep reappearing in my life all the fucking time. I can't take it. You can't keep doing this to me. You can't do it to me. I'm too fucking weak. I can't... His smouldering eyes. I can't escape. He's constantly on my mind. He's stalking me. He's reminding me of, like, those 2 wonderful nights that we had. He knows I'm a sucker for him. Why you can't keep doing this? Thanks. Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening? But I don't want him to piss off. That's the thing. I'm so conflicted. It's almost like my mind is telling me no, but my body is telling me yes. And I won't break out into the song. Hunting cryptids. What? What? Didn't know you have a dog. This isn't my dog. I stole it. I found her wandering in the street. I put a leash on her. And now we're walking around this graveyard together. Hunting cryptids. Stop saying you're hunting cryptids. It's making me like you more. Damien and I share a look. May I give her a treat? I told you, I've fucked him twice. I probably already have cancer AIDS. It's probably eating me from the inside out as I speak. Sure, wouldn't give her cheese though. Not to worry. Damien reaches into the depths of his cloak and produces a small dog treat. What else does he keep it in there? The dog laps up the treat and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur. Thanks. My absolute pleasure. Damien shoves, shakes the dog's paw. Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them. I didn't know you like dogs. Victorians love dogs, actually. You don't have to do everything just because the Victorians did it. Like, that bores the life out of me. That's one thing I don't like about him. He bases his whole fucking personality around what other people did, like, fucking centuries ago. That's shitty. I don't like that. Grow your own personality. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog such as a terrier or a Maltese. I, think big dogs are nice too. Yeah, man, dogs are cool. John always bringing in the fucking high IQ takes here, by the way. Have you noticed? He's always buttoned in with, like, the best fucking shit to say. They are posers. Totes poser. I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. What say we make our way home? Damien hops to his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin to walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep. Thank you, ever so kindly, for your company tonight. Damien, it was my pleasure. John, if you'll allow me, it would bring me Again, imagine my flubs happening in real life. This guy trying to be so eloquent and just like fucking going in the middle of a sentence. John, if you'll allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection. Like a smoochy smooch, like a smoochy. Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded monogrammed handkerchief. He places it into my hand. Ew! I hope it's clean. Wow, thank you, Damien. I will use it to dry my tears for those I've lost. I can't wait to sneeze on this. I'm gonna wave this at passing ships. That's probably the one that's gonna give me the eggplant emojis, so I'm clicking it. Well, I tell ya, a noble purpose. Damien shuffles his feet. I just want to say it's rare to find someone like you, someone who's open to my eccentricities. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you. Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. Okay, he is pretty cute. This is cute. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand. I must take my leave. Good night. No kiss? No kiss? I paid for your fucking theater tickets and don't get like one peck in the cheek, bitch. What for? You did miss the part with Rob. Yes, you did. Before he can say anything else, he's gone. Huh. I unlock the door and step inside. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant. Hey, Dad, what's up? Were you watching me from the window? You get the whip? No, I was just, Okay, yes. How was the movie? Lots of vampire titties. Told you. But as it turns out, Damien is... Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and Damien. Good boy. Good boy. Like, that's a good thing. Keep it to yourself. Nobody does need to know. So, Scurry cool? Yep, he's so cool at Scurry. Nice save, John. Did you know the graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? I think I'm misremembering that. Wow, that's really punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though. How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? How can you be so sure I'm not a werewolf? And how can you be so sure you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes narrow. I don't trust you. Nor I you. We make intense, weary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling it a night. Don't stay up too late, will ya? I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight. There we go. Come on. That had to be good. Surely that had to be pretty fucking good. I felt slick about that.
My dear friend, you've simply taken the egg on this one. Taken the egg is it's a Victorian phrase. It technically means winning, so ultimately you've won.
Okay, Damien. So that is 2 S ranks that I've got with Damien. I've had 2 C's with fucking Craig and 2 S's with Damien. He's the only one that I'm going like pretty stellarly, like consistently getting good dates with. I don't think there's been any other dad where it's been like that. But I shouldn't, or should I? I don't know how the game works. Should I let that influence my choice? I don't know how the game works. If I commit to a dad, does it take that into account, and do we live happily ever after? Yeah. It's like I'm 1/4 edgy on my mother's side. That's probably why we get on so much. I don't know. Again, so fuck, I have no idea how this works. So, but that's good to know. Is there any more? Oh, it's just going to throw us into that book, so that's fine. So I'm going to save here. And once again, that does us for tonight. So tomorrow, or whenever I decide, it's going to be Matt or Bran, Hugo or Joseph. I'm not looking forward to Bran. I'm still putting off Bran a lot. He'll probably be the last person that I go on a date with. But anyway, thank you for joining me tonight. My throat is on fire. I am incredibly tired now. And I'll go to bed. But it's been fun. It's been fun. Thanks for joining in the chat. And have a good rest of your night, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.